keep doing my thing. Come shine, come rain, whatever the weather, I'ma keep doing my thing. Come look.
I made it to Mexico, guys. Here's my view. Check this out. That's the pool down there. So, I wanted to quick check in and let you guys know that I have flight anxiety, so me flying to Mexico today was like huge for me. And I was able to conquer that by not eating before the flight. Then I had a glass of wine before I boarded. And it helped me calm my anxiety. And then to overcome my motion sickness, I ended up eating like motion sickness drops that my sister had that have like ginger and lemon, and they settle your stomach. But yeah, so I'm excited. Alright, check back in with you later. Bye guys.
DJ's finally playing something we could dance to. Take a midnight chance to press your body right up to mine. Throw back your head and close your eyes. Maybe move my hands to your hips or any way you want them to. Feel the backbeat bumping, not still young and we got something, yeah. Something we could dance to. Something we could dance.
Inner circle, come on. 5, 4, 3.
Actually, I just realized I never showed you guys the tour of the room, so while no one else is in here, I'll show you. We have it's a 2-bedroom, so we have a bathroom with a shower, and what's cool about the shower is that it has a handheld shower as well as a fountain, and there's a bench, so it's very comfortable. We have a full closet. I'll show you all my undergarments because that's just not okay. But then we have our beds, which me and my sister switched with my mom, and we're actually sleeping in the master. But yeah, this is the room at the Royalton Cheek Suites in Cancun, Mexico. And obviously that's the balcony. I'll show you a bit of the living room, the other end. Guys, look how cute my housekeeper folded up this stuff. Especially I love that she folded up the smart cookie towel that I brought, that I use as a blanket. I think it's cute. Hey guys, it's Chelsea. I'm checking in from Mexico. Alright, so I'm having a glass of champagne on the balcony. You guys want to see my view? Alright, so last night was fun, but today I spent most of it in the sun, and as you can see, watch, I am totally not made to be in the sun because I'm a vampire. So my vampire skin is totally hurting right now. I actually feel the heat from the sunburn already radiating off my legs, and it's definitely going to be painful. But so far I'm having a great time. I just feel very blessed to be here and be in this country, as it has a lot of natural beauty, and just very much am enjoying my time with my family, and look forward to seeing what else is going to occur on this trip. But I just definitely feel like God is speaking to me and saying that He just wants to show me his abundance, and this trip feels like an abundance to me, an overflow, and I feel very, very blessed to be here and to be witnessing this at this time. So, if you're watching this right now, trust him. He knows what you need even before you even utter it. And he will answer whatever prayer you present before him. Whether or not you believe in him, if you just get quiet, be still, and know that he is God, he will show you his grace, show you his mercy, and he'll definitely show you his glory. I mean, how can you look at and think that this is not the glory of God? Okay, sorry to get sentimental on you guys, but I'll check in with you later. Alright, bye. Third day in Mexico, and so a funny story. You know how you have to have TSA compliant travel bottles? So I put my sunscreen in one of those. I put my aloe moisturizer in one of those. And I totally switched them up yesterday. When I was at the pool, I was putting on my aloe moisturizer the whole day. So my freaking legs, you guys seen them yesterday, but they're probably worse right now. And so today I had to wear leggings to the pool. But, you know, I am still in Mexico and still having a great time. Oh, and I wrote another poem for my poetry collection, my brand new one. So, that was exciting. But, yeah. Not much to report other than definitely didn't realize that the food in other countries was going to be not as always good as the food back at home. And definitely missing American food, American, yeah, food, I guess, mostly. But tonight, hopefully, dinner will be edible and not like it was last night. But I guess that's it for now. So until next time, guys, or until tomorrow. Bye.
Dang girl, you move like smoke through the crowd and the neon. Heavy guy tryna play it cool, but you're turning the heat on. Back where I come from, nights are hotter than the days. You can shoot me down, but I'm just saying, DJ's finally playing something we could dance to. Take a midnight chance to press your body right up to mine. Roll back your head and close your eyes. Maybe move my hands to your hips or any way you want them to. Feel the backbeat bumping, not still young and we got something, yeah. Something we could dance to, yeah, 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 yeah. Something we could dance to, yeah, 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 yeah.
I know I came with my friends. No, I don't wanna come off rude, but baby, it's obvious that I got a thing for you. Come on, boy, move your feet. Oh, what you got to lose? I won't shoot you down. I'm just saying, DJ's finally playing
something we could dance to.
Hola, Mexico, guys. Alright, today's my last day in Mexico. And today, I found out that I'm negative for COVID-19, so I can get back on the plane. But, I am pretty sad today. A little bit, because I have to leave. But, obviously I'm excited to go home and be with my dogs. And, today, I actually kind of started to acclimate to being here. And now I have to leave, naturally. But, yeah, you guys want to see the view today? The water looks a bit rougher and there's like all seaweed. So yeah, before I go, I wanted to talk about 3 things that I liked about Mexico. One is that I just like how hospitable and hardworking these people are, and that they really go above and beyond to make sure that you are entirely satisfied. Better than any hotel I've ever stayed at in America. And I say that with all dignity and as somebody who's only vacationed in America outside of a Carnival cruise that I took a few years ago. But basically the tourism experience here has been very 100% like 10 out of 10. The food, I actually have come to like certain things about the food. Last night's dinner was edible, so that was good. We went to the Italian restaurant. And then I remembered that one of my favorite drinks that I used to get when I first was legal to drink, I used to get mojitos all the time, so I definitely started drinking those today. But let's see. The third thing that I like about Mexico is just the beauty of the country, the culture, the music, just how kind of free-spirited the people seem compared to sometimes how it can be in America, where people are just depressed. They feel like they're not making enough. They're worried about how they're going to make it through the day, how they're going to make it through the night. But I obviously am not, I don't go home with any of the people. But if I did, I would I don't know what I would witness, but I do know that these people do not show how they are feeling while doing their job. They just do their job, and they do it wonderfully. So I very much appreciate being here and being able to witness a different culture, different atmosphere, different place. But 3 things that I missed about America were definitely most of the food, and that there's a lot more options for people who are trying to eat more healthy or plant-based, or even just very clean with like less additives or a lot of meat, because a lot of the stuff here is meat-based, and being that I've kind of not been eating as much meat, it was very hard. And then my sister also has been not a strict vegan, but she's definitely been doing veganism for, I want to say less than a year, but definitely close to a year. And it's been hard for her to eat. She hasn't been eating well, and then she hasn't been sleeping. But here is a story for you that I want to share. So last night I decided, like, I have my camera that we have in our house, our security camera. I get notifications to my phone, right? So I've been getting notifications while no one was home. There was activity on the camera and things like that. Now, my sister Googled it last night, and it could be due to changes in heat or temperature, or even changes in the light that cause your camera to be notified. Now, at around almost 10 o'clock here, 11 o'clock in Tampa, my camera said that it went offline, and then it has not come back. So I'm very, a little bit spooked, a little bit unsure. It does sometimes shut itself off even while I'm home, and I get the notifications, like, because my dogs are playing and stuff. But I've always known that there was ghosts in my house, but now I'm like very aware that there is obviously ghosts that live in my house. Now, I'm not afraid of ghosts. I believe that if you just tell them to go to the light, they cannot touch you. And also, they could possibly be old relatives of mine, because I have had a lot of relatives pass away. So it could possibly be old family members that are still just trying to see what we're up to, because we aren't at home, and like, we are usually always home. Someone's there always. Yeah, so it was a bit spooky. And then last night in our hotel room, when me and my sister got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, we both were a bit spooked when we went to bed. And then when we got up to go to the bathroom, we had left the bathroom light on in the bathroom in the hotel. And then the electricity was really weird. Ever since that happened, it became, and then we outright were talking about it before we went to bed, about the ghosts. And now there's a light in the one closet in the one bedroom that is motion activated, and it all last night was flickering on and off, but nobody was walking by it. The lights would not turn on in the bathroom when me and my sister went, so we had to use the flashlight on our phones. And then the electricity in where my mom was sleeping was like being weird, and now my sister just came in just now and said the electricity was being weird again. So just very weird things, but I'll be happy to leave here and go home to my personal ghosts. instead of being here with ghosts of other people's Los Muertos. And yeah, I'm very much blessed that I got to be part of this and be here, but looking forward to going home and getting back to reality. It was a good staycation, good experience, and definitely exciting to get out here and live my life in a way that I never really have, and conquered my fear. I actually, oh yeah, I wanted to read you guys a passage because I started my new book that I wanted to read for the month of May, which is Dune by Frank Herbert, which they're going to be making into a movie that's coming out in October with Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya. They're remaking it. There was a movie that came out in the late 1970s, and then now they're remaking it for that particular book. Dune is a series of like 5 or 6 books. It's a science fiction series, but it has a lot of mirroring of current events that have taken place. The place that the book takes place in is called Arrakis, where it's a place full of sand dunes, and they have natural oil. And then the person that's like the main character in the book is actually known as the Peace Arts Cataract, and it's similar to possibly a Messiah or a Savior that comes back to save the entire planet from destruction, almost like end times kind of a thing. And so it's a bit interesting. In the 1970s movie, there was actually a character, the last name DeVries, so I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if the new one does or if the book does yet, but I wanted to read you guys passages that I read today in Dune that fits with kind of my motto for 2021 and beyond in my life, and I hope it inspires you. And hold on. I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. When it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. When the fear has gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain. So, point of the story, face your fears, guys, and don't let anything stop you from living the life that you want to live. If you want to travel, save up your money, and go see places that you want to see. Life is too short to live a life based on day-to-day living. If you can possibly live beyond day-to-day and think of the future you want to live, or the better future for others, then you should face your fears, conquer them one at a time, get out there and live. Okay. See you guys. I'll check in probably tomorrow sometime, maybe after I land. Don't really know, but I'll let you guys know. But otherwise, take care.
Yeah, young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Hey! Raindrop, drop top, smoking on in a hot box. On your bitch, yeah, cooking up in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something. Hey, I don't trust nobody, good nobody. Call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Hey. It's bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up with a my the savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My it's bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up with a my the savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. All set. Woo, 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 woo. Records on records, got backers on backers on right.
Back with the remix. These boys are my sons like Phoenix. My city and state never ever seen this. Jimmy Neutron, I'm a young boy genius. On a futon, I'ma give it that. When it's done, I'ma fill up arenas. Ooh, like Gilbert Arenas. Shoot my shot, I'm still with the demons. Ooh, I keep it thorough. I got 5 chicks in New York, that means 1 in each borough. I'm in the pocket like Burrow. When I'm back home, no, they treat me like Robert De Niro. Took her to Taco Bell, bought her a churro. Took her home, gave her a cinnamon swirl. I left it in, now I got her €1. Zeros on zeros on zeros. That's what my bank account balance say. I got a check from a shoe company, now I do anything the New Balance say. I bought her a plane ticket out of state. I got me a shorty from Roundaway, said I'm in town today. She said she coming over and she down to stay. I got a hit, she been playing that shit. So when she pull up on me, I know what she bout to say. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing, I'm spending this holiday locked in.
Guys, I'm back in Estados Unidos, which is Spanish for the United States, in case you didn't know. Okay, so I have a story for you. So I got my COVID test done. Look what it says. Look. It says COVID-19 not detected. But this is the new normal, guys. And I'm not here to talk politics or whether or not people get the vaccine. That's not my business, but I personally have not gotten the vaccine yet, and I will not be getting it unless they literally make it where you cannot get on a plane or a train or in another person that you don't know's automobile. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to be stuck somewhere. So I have not gotten the vaccine, but if that were the case, then I will consider it. But anyway, to get back on the plane, you needed the COVID test. You also, when you come into Mexico or wherever country, they give you a paper that is considered an immigration paper saying that you're a tourist. Tourist, not a tourist. And it's very important that you keep track of where it is. Now, what happened to me yesterday is that I, when I was in the Cancun airport, I got up to the person for the JetBlue desk and didn't know where my immigration form was. And I already had anxiety about the flight and everything else. I was tired from standing in the line for almost 2 hours. And then, so I just literally went into panic mode. And then was told, okay, you have to go over there and get the form again. But this time, this one you have to pay for $35. 35 US dollars, 594 pesos. I said, well, that's the only way out of here. So I paid for it. Everything went fine. I went in the bathroom, and because then we were heading to security, so quick went to the bathroom. When I was in the bathroom, I seen a little paper sticking out of one of the side pockets of my backpack. It was my immigration form. So I paid $35 because I had anxiety so bad. So I paid $35. My anxiety cost me $35, guys. So just a word of advice. Know where your documents are and keep them all together. Now, they put it in my passport when they gave it to me, and I moved it out of the way because we needed the passport to book the COVID appointment, and so I didn't want to lose track of this, and so that's why I put it in the side pocket anyway. So, wasted $35 when I could have got a t-shirt. But anyway, I did get some things and I wanted to share them with you. It cost me $64, but it would have been do 63. Oh, okay. Anyway, each item was like a certain amount of pesos, but obviously the receipt they give you translates it to US dollars. And so it was 64 US dollars for these items. Alright, so first thing I got was, most of you know that I have a thing for keychains. When I was in high school, my one teacher actually called me Clinky because my whole backpack was covered in keychains. Because back when I was like 13 and 14, keychains were like, you put them all over your backpack so it made noise. Like, that was the thing that you did. And then I just always am somebody who stands out, so I decided to do that anyway. I liked doing that, and so I still have all my keychains from then, but I now put like most of the keychains that I get from trips on my key ring for my house keys. And I got this. It says Cancun, and then it's like a guitar because I love music, so I thought, you know. And also I really like Spanish music, so I felt like that was a good nod to both of those things for me. And then it also reminds me that I've been there. Then I also got this because I love turtles, especially sea turtles. And this was the most expensive thing that I bought. It says on the receipt it was $26 US dollars, so, but it was worth it to me because I just thought it was really cute, and I wanted to get a few things just to remember my trip. My dog Zoe, there was a joke between us that she wanted maracas when I came back from Mexico, so I found these cute purple maracas and I got them. They're really pretty. They're like hand painted and they have a dolphin on them and like a palm tree looking thing, but they're really pretty and purple. So yeah, I'm getting these. And these were the mini size ones. They had full size ones as well. And then I got a mini sombrero that says Mexico, and I mostly got it for my dogs because I wanted to take their picture with it on their head. But yeah, this is cute. And then of course I got a pen that has like probably a Mayan headdress, and then it says Mexico on it because I'm a writer, so gotta have a pen, right? I don't know what was cool is when I gave my $64, it turns out that I got pesos in change, so then now I have some pesos, which was cool. But yeah, I had a good time. It was good to be away from the United States. And as I said, there was a lot that I loved about being there, but there was a lot that you could tell it was totally different from America. And one of the things was obviously the food. I feel like I barely ate and I was on a liquid diet. Liquid as in the fun liquid. Yeah, and stuff. But I really did love being around the people there. Just are so hardworking, and they have such a work ethic that is not even seen in the United States. And they probably don't make that much themselves, so it's just kind of honorable to see, and especially considering right now that most of America is currently still on unemployment instead of going back to work because of, I mean, outside of the reasoning of you don't feel safe due to COVID. I think that most people just would rather be on unemployment because right now they're making more than they would make at a job. mean, that's not my current situation. I'm currently looking for a job and really actively looking, like, consistently. So, overall, I had a good trip, and I really felt like I did the best I could to kind of fully immerse myself in the culture. I love Latin culture, the food, the music, and just the authenticity of the people. I know a little Spanish myself because I did study it for 3 years in high school, but not well enough to speak it fluently with the people. But they were very, I would say, okay with the fact that I couldn't speak it, and I always just spoke English to them. But I tried to be as understanding about the language barrier as I would hope someone were to me. Like, if I was trying to speak Spanish and couldn't speak it correctly, I would hope that they also, like, that's how they would think. But overall, it was a good trip. So, thanks for watching this video, guys. And until next time, feel free to express yourself. Bye, guys.